convention goes into its second night tonight, Wednesday night, and I want to chat with you a little bit about what to look for. This evening, there are going to be three speakers in that 10 to 11 o'clock period. Condoleezza Rice, the governor of Arizona, of New Mexico, Susana Martinez, and of course, the vice presidential candidate, Paul Ryan. Condoleezza is probably going to talk about the slippage of American prestige abroad. It's ironic, but when you poll Obama, the thing that he gets the most credit for is a good foreign policy. None of his domestic policies are seen as good as his foreign policy is. And yet it's a terrible foreign policy. The United States is getting creamed throughout the world. North Korea is blatantly showing off its arsenal. Iran is closing in on it. We lost Egypt. We lost the whole Middle East. Chavez is setting up a terrorist reign throughout Latin America. China is beating us in trade at every opportunity by manipulating its currency. We write all about this in Screwed. We're getting killed on the Afghan-Pakistani border, and the Pakistanis feel they can get away with helping the Taliban. And yet this is a successful foreign policy. The one thing he's done is killed bin Laden, and that is this huge foreign policy achievement he talks about. Well, I think that Condoleezza Rice is going to set that straight. Then Ryan talks, and his main mission will be to focus on the Medicare-Obamacare issue, which has become the major issue because of his nomination as vice president, because of his close efforts in dealing with entitlements and his criticisms of Obamacare. And what Ryan needs to do is to really explain the difference between Romney's approach and Obama's approach. In the short term, Romney's approach is you save money on Medicare and you leave the money in Medicare to prolong the program's life. Obama's approach is you ration medical care in Medicare, you deny treatment and certain medicines, and then you take the money you save out and use it to finance Obamacare. And the polling shows that by 53 to 36, people prefer the Romney approach to the Obama approach. And in the longer term, what Obama does is absolutely nothing. He has no program. He has never proposed anything to be a long-term fix to Medicare. And by 63 to 17, the American people believe Medicare is going to be broke within the next 10 years. Now, they do understand that the Ryan plan and the Romney plan does not affect anyone over the age of 55. Current beneficiaries of 55 to 60-year-olds will not feel the effect of it. But there's real uncertainty as to what it will do to those who are under 55. And Ryan needs to explain how it's going to hold down costs and give you a more attractive option than Medicare, but that you can keep your existing Medicare if you want. And he has to go after Obama. Here, the major financial calamity the United States is facing in the future is the collapse of the Medicare Trust Fund. 8 years it's got left in it. And he's got to explain why Obama has just not come up with, point out that Obama's not come up with any plan of any sort to deal with this. So those will be the things to look for in Ryan's speech. And of course, the other thing in Ryan's speech is to make clear that Romney is a true conservative, not a flip-flopper, not someone who goes with the wind, but someone who stuck his neck out and named Paul Ryan for vice president to show his fidelity to the importance of getting our fiscal house in order. So have fun watching tonight, and I'll be back on Thursday morning to talk about how they did. And while the speeches are going on tonight, from 10 to 11, I'm going to actually be online commenting on the speeches as they unfold. We'll be looking at whether these themes we just talked about today, in fact, are accomplished in the speeches and what kind of a job they're doing. So stay tuned for that. And when this video is over, you might want to sign up to get all of my videos because they're going to be very important as the campaign goes on. Thanks a lot for watching.